Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tranquil Waters by Stevie. Oh, what a lovely week it has started off to be. I hope you're all having yourselves a fine week. Things have been challenging here at the satellite office of RQS Gaming. Of course, very little pity from our main corporate office in Walla Walla, Washington. They clearly do not sympathize with our current weather conditions we're having here. The struggles we're having with power and internet access. The show must go on is the only thing I'm ever told. Very little support from our board of directors. Very disappointing indeed. But I hope you're all doing well. It continues to be bitterly cold. And I know it's colder in other areas of the world, so I probably shouldn't complain. But in our neck of the woods, it's pretty stinking cold. We are sub-zero for sure. Wind chills, what do they say? It's got the whole feels like thing going on. Well, it feels about negative 20, I think they said today. It was negative 20, negative 25, something like that. When it gets to be cold, it's just cold. But we are continuing to move forward here on Tranquil Waters. I'll tell you, I don't know if it's a I don't know if it's just an age thing. It's always an age thing, right? Or if it's just complications from irritability or what. But I'll tell you, man, this winter stuff is for the birds. Oh, why do we subject ourselves to these things? Where am I going? We're going to be doing sunflowers today, just in case you were curious. I don't know why we subject ourselves to living in climates that are not meant for humans. Tin Man, I know you're on the west coast of Canada, aren't you? So I don't know what your temperatures are like where you're at. I should check that out, but it's probably not warm, you know. I think that's fair. I know that it's colder, you know, Canada, and you got your Siberia. You got your people. I watched this one YouTube channel. No, I want you off. There you go, buddy. I watch this, occasionally I check in on this one YouTube channel. And it's got these people that live in, oh, yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. But you know what? How about just just grind it up. Oh, that's great. Couldn't wait. But these people, they show them living in some, I don't know if it's some glacial thing in Russia. It might be Siberia. I'm not really sure. Uh-oh. What's he doing? What you doing, buddy? You've got the wrong header on there, Brad. Fascinating that Courseplay just doesn't care. It's just like, well, you told me to do this, so I'm going to do it. Wow. And it's fascinating to me that I didn't even notice that that is not a sunflower head. Well, that's a shame. Hold on a second. Do we have anything ready? No, that's sugar beets and carrots. This is sunflowers. This is corn, soybeans. We could relocate and do soybeans. Should we do that? Should we relocate for soybeans? I think we should. Yeah, let's relocate for soybeans. I'm going to do some reconfiguring, and I'll be right back. All right, we have made our trip over to our soybean field. It's actually quite pretty over here this morning. 9 a.m., a little bit of haze across the meadows. There goes our John Deere right there, picking up. We do have the correct header for soybeans, so instead of taking the time and effort to put on the correct header for sunflowers, we will just reconfigure and switch over to our soybean field. Needs to be done anyways. Easy peasy, right? So yeah, I watched this show, and these people, it's insanity that anybody would even want to live there, but they seem to almost enjoy it. And it's like a pride thing, and they do weird things to keep from dying. Even like as far as their cars go, they have to double insulate their car windows. So they have to have some special kits put on where they have, you know, a double pane car window glass. Then they have these blankets. They're like a regular car. What do you call those things? The tarps, the car covers. But they're heated car covers. So it's like a heated, you know how you can buy heated blankets, electric blankets? That's basically what they are for their cars. Because it's so cold that even an engine warming, a block heater, you know, one that you normally would just plug in to the mains, and it would keep your engine block from getting too cold and your oil from freezing. Well, those things are ineffective. It's so cold. They have to. They need more protection. And these blankets, I guess without them, you have to make a choice, basically, you know, is do you need your car in the wintertime? If you say yes, I do need a car, then are you waiting for me? I bet you are, aren't you? If you do need a car, then you better, you know, figure something out, because if you don't do anything, I guess they freeze solid. The engine block, the oil just freezes solid, and you're done. You're done till the summer. They say that you're pretty much, you know, I guess you could have it towed into a heated garage, but I would assume that was probably an expensive proposition. But just the simple daily, I just want you to slow down just a little bit there, little dear. Just the simple daily stuff is just a nightmare. I think I would not enjoy that. It sounds like it's an accomplishment, and I guess if you're into just having pride in surviving, maybe that's the ticket you want to go with. But for me, I kind of prefer having just being, even if it's just one level above surviving. I think I'm probably a little happier. Surviving's like the minimal. But they seem to make it, and it's impressive. I'll give them deep credit for that. That's for sure. Holy cow. But yeah, it's everything. It takes everything I have to wake up in the morning and just think to myself, so I'm going to go from a warm bed to going outside and 10, 20 below. On top of that, this morning, for some reason, and I don't know why it does this, maybe I think because there's some moisture, residual moisture inside my car, so the inside of the windows freeze, you know, and my defrost, full bore, doesn't seem to get it all. So I have to take like a credit card, and then so I'm scraping the outside windows, and I get the luxury of scraping the inside windows, because it's not enough to have to scrape the outside of your windows. And sometimes I remember, and I'll take my windshield wipers and I'll like lift them out, you know, so they won't freeze to the windshield. But it makes me nervous to do that, because I always feel like when you got your windshield wipers just pointing out like that, it's just inviting hoodlums to grab them and snap them off and vandalize them. I don't know why. I don't know why I think that. Nobody's ever done that to me, but I feel like that's, you know, an invitation. So I get a little concerned about doing that, but I do like doing it if I remember to do it, because, you know, then you're not peeling your poor windshield wipers, you know, away from your windshield because they're frozen solid on there. And I know it's not good for the windshield wipers, for the blades, but especially when you try to make them last for more than a year. I've gotten to a point though where I no longer keep my windshield wiper blades for 10 years. I have learned my lesson, and it's like I've had a couple of situations where, and I bring this on myself, where I keep the windshield wipers for too long, the blades, and when it's raining, I'm cruising down the highway, and then one of them gives way. You know, they start peeling, they peel away, they separate, and then you're screwed. You know, then you're kind of screwed. And I don't want that to happen anymore. So I try and maintain relatively new windshield wiper blades. They're not as cheap as they used to be. They used to be a lot. It seems like they used to be like you could get away with buying, you know, getting 2 for $10 kind of thing. But nowadays it seems like you can't hardly get one blade for 10, especially not a decent quality one. And I guess it depends on which way you want to go. Do you want to go, man, I'm really not liking, I'm almost tempted to following this stinking Courseplay guy around. You either go cheap and replace more often, or maybe you go a little more expensive and they last a little longer. I go mid-grade. You know, I don't go with the most expensive. I don't go with, like, what are they, the Bosch Icons or whatever they're called. There's like these things, they're like $30 a blade. I don't go that route. I usually go with there's a Japanese brand I like. I read on some site where they did this, they did these ratings, and they said that, and I have no idea what this even means, but they said that Japanese rubber is the best you could get for windshield wipers. There's a kind of Japanese rubber, and ever since then, there's this brand I've been buying that is made from Japanese rubber. And I must say, they haven't let me down. They've been good. They've been quite good to me. And they're not the most expensive. They're not the cheapest, but they're not the most expensive. And they seem to last and do a good job. I don't know why I'm talking windshield wipers, but I don't know why I talk about half the stuff I do when we're playing. We are drawing nigh to the end of Tranquil Waters by Gunter. Wouldn't that be weird? Imagine that, like, well, hello everybody, welcome back to Tranquil Waters by Gunter. That doesn't even sound right. It's got to be Stevie, you know? Nothing else sounds right. It's like you can't have Journey without Steve Perry. I know. Don't even get me started. Okay, on the singers Journey has had since Steve Perry. I had a friend of mine that was, oh, the dude sounds just like Steve Perry. You can't tell the difference. And I'm like, then you don't know how to listen to music. Then you can tell the difference. You can have people that sound similar, but there is only one Steve Perry. All right, one Steve Perry, and there's only one Stevie. That's all. That's only one Stevie and one Steve Perry. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, that would be the most amazing thing ever if we found out that Stevie was indeed Stevie Perry. Can you imagine Steve Perry from Journey is also a farming simulator mod creator? Oh man, that would be the pinnacle of my life. That would be. That would. I don't even know how to compare. I don't know. That would. The only thing I can think of that would be even more epic than that, and it would be a close one, would be if I could actually poop diamonds. I think that would be the only thing that would come close. If I could excrete diamonds, maybe. Otherwise, I can't even fathom what it would be like to know that the Stevie we know and love from Farming Simulator is indeed one and the same Stevie Perry. I gotta cut down on the Excedrin migraine headache. They told me there was a lot of caffeine in Excedrin, and now I'm beginning to believe them. How many stinking headlands did I do for this dealio, man? It's like, I thought did I do like 4 headlands? Oh, I did. Okay. Great. That's fantastic. Then he's going to start these little short jobbers here. I should have just done 8 headlands and called it a day. So I took the rest of our potatoes, just as an FYI. Oh, not that that even matters, but I did give them to the pigs for our pig food. Look at our money. Now you might be saying, Brad, how come we have almost $5.5 million? Have you been having a little fun with the Easy Dev Controls cheat mod? No, I have not. Well, I have, but not that. That, my friends, is what happens when you set multiple things to automatically sell. I decided in my great wisdom, are you going to keep up? We don't really need to, but it'd be nice to get a little bit. Oh, man. How full are you? Yeah, you're getting there? I'm just going to let him go for a minute. He's gonna get wonky here in a second, because I think he's going to come back and do some... Look at him, he doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, he's going to start the back and forths. Okay. This would be a good time to show you what I did. I set a bunch of things to auto sell, is what I did. Well, I think one of the big ones, and I think we talked about this the last time, was the homogenized milk. Now, when that came through, because that was full, that was, I think, 150,000 liters or something like that. We made a lot of money on that one. That was good cash right there. So that right there is set to auto sell. I set all the pig food. No, I'm sorry, not the, which one is it? Yes. We know that the monkey auto sells. That's been auto selling for a while. I set the pig food to auto sell. Now, that seems to be bringing in some big cash for us, or some decent cash for us, that pig food. This is not pig food. This is our liquor. Our liquor's auto selling. Our pig food is auto selling. Total mixed rations, I'm still storing for our cows. But we have so much total TMR that we might want to sell some if we need to. I don't think we're going to. What else did I change? I was going to set the compost to auto sell, but then I thought, we still might. We still might, actually, when we get a little closer to the high price. Seeds, I set to selling. We were storing our seed creating. That made us a decent amount of cash. Our liquid and solid fertilizer was set to storing. I set that to selling. That made us some decent money right there. So these things that we're not going to be using anymore, I set to auto sell. And the silage. Yeah, because we're not going to need to make any more TMR. So I set silage to sell. That made us some good money. That's why we are sitting at $5.5 million. Because basically we're selling out. And we were stuffed full on seeds and liquid and solid fertilizer in our production on the farm there. Those things add up. I was surprised at how much they add up to. And I think the silage, and we're still sitting with a crap ton, no pun intended, of compost. And I want you to stop for me if I can catch up to you. And oh man, no, right there, perfect. And we probably have, I don't know, 2 million, I'm gonna guess, in compost maybe. You know what we could do here real quickly? Like, I don't know if it'll... Actually, you know what? It really wouldn't hurt us. Let's do it, huh? Compost is distributing, for our greenhouses. Let's sell compost. Let's just get it done. And let's advance, we'll advance our time to, we'll have enough time today. Let's advance it to 5 times here for a bit. I don't know if it just sells at the top of the hour. Is it at the top of the hour, every hour that productions sell? I'm not entirely sure. But we should see a very large increase in our bank balance here uno momento. If indeed that's how it works, I guess. Excuse me, sorry about that. And of course, farmland. Yes, we definitely are going to buy that. That is officially it. Do I not have soil? What are you right here? Wait, what are you? We own you. So we do own the entire map. Excellent. 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 Thank you, Tin Man, for reminding me of that. I believe it was you that reminded me that is Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns. You gotta love Mr. Burns. Why? Oh, maybe that is. Oh, it is. Oh, it is bought. Okay. It's just sandy loam or loam. Is it sandy or just loam? It's one of the two. We can't buy soil information for this woodland area. So yeah, that's a big checkbox ticked off right there for our goals of Tranquil Waters. We have definitely taken care of owning the entire Tranquil Waters map. That is going to make some residents very unhappy, because basically now we're just going to wreak havoc in Tranquil Waters. If they think I was bad before, now that I own everything, it's going to get even worse for these guys. Let's get you unloaded, my friend. You're getting pretty full. We're getting a good chunk of soybeans here. Not too shabby this for not a very large field. We're getting a decent little chunk. That's good. More pig food, more money. More money, more money, more money, more money, more money. Yeah. It's weird not going back and doing cultivating and getting field prep done. It feels kind of weird just leaving fields to go wild. I mean, this field is just overrun with weeds. It makes me want to go grab our truck, our little trike case, and grab the herbicide we have. just to be good stewards and just kill some weeds. I feel like killing weeds, you know. We do need to, now that I think about it, let us grab the milk. Get some milk out of here. So technically, this should be, as long as my electricity and internet hold up for the remainder of the week, which I'm hoping they do. This should be the last week of Tranquil Waters. We should be done with Tranquil Waters Friday at the latest. Yeah, and getting ready to move on to our next map. Oh, are you full? I think our milk plant is indeedly doodly full. Let's just check it out real quick. Yeah, she's full. She is full. How much to upgrade our milk plant? Alright, we'll upgrade it. At this point, cash is king and Lady Luck is queen. And I don't know what that means. Let's go over... Wait, is it starting to rain? Uh-oh. This might throw a little monkey wrench. Yeah. Harvesting has stopped. I did not pay attention to the weather forecast. I see that our compost has yet to sell. What's the weather forecast, Brad? It's going to rain. Indeed, it's going to rain to 11 o'clock. So for the next hour, we won't be doing any harvesting. I believe that even includes... everything, right? Except for grass and alfalfa. I'm pretty sure you can harvest, or you can mow grass, and we can mow alfalfa without penalization. But I don't think there are any crops that you can... I love the sound of sitting in the cab when it's raining on the farm. But I don't think there's any other crops, is there, that you can mow or that you can harvest during rain? I believe that is true. Oh, I just saw our money tick. Let's see if we can get... Let's get to 10 o'clock here, post haste. There it is. And, ooh, thunder. Thunder, thunder, thunder. And there is our compost, I believe. So it is at the top of the hour. Every hour, our compost, I believe, just went bye-bye. It did indeed. And that was a couple million, I think. Almost, well, I didn't see exactly, but I think it was pretty darn close to a couple million. That is, I think, the bulk of our money. Let's take a quick peek ski at the cows. Okay. So the cows can use a little bit more TMR. Let's grab some water for our little cows. And I think we're probably going to call this good. And let the weather clear up for us. not entirely sure how much water. I always forget how much water the cows take. I hate making them go thirsty, though. I always feel bad. Of course, we've got a good chunk of poop and slurry that we can, I reckon, do something with. We could always... That's it, huh? Alright. I mean, we can always sell our manure and digestate / slurry. We might be smart to, now that I think about it, if we look at fertilizer needs water, digestate, or slurry, and manure. Why don't we empty the water out? Let's get some slurry. My thought process is this. We can sell slurry straight away, but we don't make much for it at all. But if we take it, slurry in our digestate, and we continue to produce solid and liquid fertilizer and sell that, now there's some money. Know what I mean, Gene? I know this is not going to take all of it, but at least it's going to continue. It only takes 30,000. How much to upgrade? $165,000. Now we're just spending money. There, you took all that slurry. That'll pay off pretty quickly, I have a feeling. Needs water, and we need manure. And we could also get digestate. Who's got digestate? That is a byproduct of something or other. I always forget what it's a byproduct of. Not the dryer. Is it? It's a byproduct of compost? Or silage, maybe. Nope, I don't think silage. Well, maybe I need to open. Do I need to open my little thingies? Do they open? Maybe they don't open. Who's got digestate? Somebody's got digestate. Compost. Oh, it's empty because I'm selling it. Ha! There you go. That answers that question. We might have some digestate left in this little gizmo here, though. Only slurry in there. Okay. Well, we don't need more. Can we get more slurry in our? Since we upgraded that deal. Where are you? Where are you, my friend? No, slurry's pretty full. We need water for it. Let's go grab a tank of water, and we'll throw some water in there. And then we'll be able to get plenty of manure. Just staying busy on the farm until the rain subsides. We'll pick up the time scale a little bit. That is something, excuse me, that I'm considering doing for the next Let's Play, is running the game at a faster time scale. I usually always run it at 1, at just normal real time speed. But I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll bump that up to like 5 or 10, just to put a little more pressure on us, or on me, to get things done a little quicker in the day. You're not going to take it all? You're close, but no cigar. Actually, we need to move you. Let's get you moved out of the way, my friend. We're going to do one more thing. We're going to get our truck moved out of the way. Our little cab over. And we're going to grab our John Deere, or our New Holland. Where is our... Brad, what did you do? What have you done with our forage wagon? It's got to be in one of the barns. Let's go find our forage wagon real quickly here. Nope. Nope. Yep. Oh, this thing's got one of those side windshield wipers. How fun is that? Wish my car had those. I had a car quite a while ago. Oh, geez, slam it, Brad. Many years ago, I had a car. I think it was a minivan. I forget exactly what it was, though. But was it a Montana? A Pontiac Montana? Does that sound right? And it had a rear windshield wiper blade, and I like that. I kind of miss having one of those. It was pretty handy. Can we get poop this way? I thought we could pick up poop this way. Oh, maybe it's on the side. I bet you that's where it's at. Let's see here. I think I'm just in the wrong spot. Yeah, there she is. No? Can I not put Dookie in our forage wagon? Maybe I can't put Dookie in the forage wagon. Well, that stinks. I thought you could put I thought you could put Dookie in the forage wagons. I guess not. I don't know why you can put Dookie in our regular wagon. Nope. No Dookie. Oh, well. I think that's going to do it then for this episode. We're going to wait out the rain, and then we will get back at it with the soybeans. We might end up grabbing a... I guess we can just use our corn head for sunflowers, can't we? I was going to say we could lease an actual sunflower head, but we can just use our corn head, I reckon. All right, everyone, that's going to do it. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. It's good to see you all again. Sorry about the missed episode yesterday, but hopefully we will be back on track for the rest of the week. Most importantly, you all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe, move somewhere warm, be smarter than me. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I'd appreciate that. As always, you're welcome to join the channel. You're welcome to subscribe and check out our Discord channel. And thanks again for being here. I appreciate you all very much. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.